Yo, what is going on, Cover One crew? Welcome back to the show. As always, I'm always doing good because we're diving. You thought we were done? We're never done with this, man. We're diving back into that lab, talking scouting report for a Colston Loveland for these Chicago Bears, former Michigan Wolverine product, tight end, a big one. He was highly coveted, highly drafted in this past NFL draft, and there's a lot of things to discuss about him. I got you pros, cons, and a grade score, so definitely follow me, and let's talk a little Colston Loveland, former Wolverine, now Chicago Bear. I'm going to keep promoting it all week long, baby, and a fantasy football draft guide, I should say, and we're doing a giveaway. This thing is an absolute beast. We'll get you guys ready and prepped for the NFL season and get you to win those trophies. Get a league up on your mates. All you got to do, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment in the comment section. I will get back to you, and you will be entered into the contest to win a draft guide. Here at the end of the week, I will pick a winner from the comment section, so definitely get in there as well. But Colston Loveland, a lot of people are suggesting he is better than a Tyler Warren, and I mean, it's a great debate. Which one is the better prospect? Which one will have the better NFL career? I mean, we're speculating at this point, but if we go with what we know today, I do like a Loveland quite a bit, but I will tell you at the end who I do believe is a better prospect as we sit today, and obviously that could change with their play on the field. But let's talk about the team that drafted them, those Chicago Bears, round 1, pick number 10. Very highly coveted, like I said, and Ben Johnson, the new head coach, the new brain trust here in Chicago, he sees a Sam Laporta 2.0 out of this man. So you can't fault him for reaching a little bit and getting him as a top 10 pick. He understands what he wants out of his players to generate that success out of his offense. The Bears' offense on paper looks absolutely stellar. Caleb Williams and company should not, be worse for wear, but they got to improve. And it all starts with a Caleb Williams, man. They got a lot of pieces, a lot of great talented wide receivers, and I'm telling you right now, in this tight end room alone, this was the interesting aspect. You paid a Cole Kmet all that money to basically do nothing last year because Caleb Williams couldn't find him the football, and then you go and draft a Loveland. So, I mean, I get it. New regime, new coaches. They will handpick their guys, quote, unquote, that they do want on their clubs. And Loveland, obviously, with a Cole Kmet, they could generate one of the better, 1-2 punch tandems, maybe more 12-man personnel to assist in this run game, to help assist a Caleb Williams throwing the football this year. Maybe that's the MO this year. They want the 12-man personnel double tight end sets to take over more so, but then why did you draft somebody like a Luther Burden the third and you still got Rome Odunze and DJ Moore? Like, this team is absolutely loaded on paper. They just need the whole thing to come together. So, with Chicago Bears fans discuss quite a bit on, X over there, and like I said, if it's a 20-story building, the Bears are probably on like floor 10 at this point. So now you have the changeover in the head coaching regime. Now it's got to move up to floor 15 for you to start making the playoffs. This year they're saying, without making the wild card, at least 10 wins, it's a failure. Maybe, but I'm telling you got to crawl before you walk, and a new system, new regime, always going to come with some level of scrutiny and issue. So we'll see. Ben Johnson is a great play caller. We'll see how he's able to handle it as a head coach. We've seen many great play callers not be good quality head coaches. There's so many moving parts to the Chicago Bears team. So one more season, I'm going to tell y'all, be patient, okay? And I know Chicago Bears fans are tired of hearing that, but be patient in this sense. But with the wide receiver depth chart, we got DJ Moore, like I said, Rome Odunze, Luther Burden, Olamide, Zacchaeus, Devin Duvernay, Tyler Scott, and then a Samori Toure. He's making his rounds around the NFL. I think that's like 4th or 5th team already in his short NFL career. But, I mean, Colston Loveland should be able to fit in onto this team relatively easily because of the skill set that he does possess. He is good, he is quality, and he will showcase a lot of that as well. But let's talk about the measurables. As always, 6'6". He stands 248. He is 21 years of age. Played in 39 contests, 117 receptions, 1466 in yards, 12.5 on the average, and 11 TDs. So statistically speaking, damn, I can't talk today. Statistically speaking, Colston Loveland did put up, meager type of numbers. You would have wanted to see more for a guy who's picked as a top 10 tight end. I mean, you're talking Harold Fannin Jr. He had, 115 receptions his last season in college football. So you see where I'm kind of going with this. There isn't a lot of, quality tape that you want to say making him warranting of the top 10 pick, but there is potential in why they are picking him. So let's discuss that potential here in the pros. Like I said, great frame, 6'6", prototype frame, cheat code type of body frame you're looking for. And with a good meal plan, he can add some more pounds to that as well in the weight room and be that dominant physical force that you're looking for at the tight end spot. But to add to that greatness, based on the prototypical size and stature, he is a strong athlete. This is one of the things that you want to see from your tight end. I mean, the staple and standard is what? Tony Gonzalez, Rob Gronkowski. Those are your standards, Travis Kelce, of being a bigger tight end who can catch the football, supremely athletic, and make a lot of plays. This is what you're looking for. Sam Laporta kind of fit into that mold as well. So you're seeing what Ben Johnson is looking at, a strong athlete who's got size. You can't coach that stuff. You either God-given talent or you don't have it at all. So that's why, you get your potential up the board in drafts, and it's worth taking a shot. Even if he does fail, this is why you're taking a shot on him in the top 10, man. Tape speed is good. Is it very good to great? I'm going to say no, but it's good enough. He can get around his coverage. He can get into the open field, make some yak. So there is upside in that respect as well. Versatile. This is what you want to see. Much like a Tyler Warren, you can move him around, man. Slot, outside, inline. You can move him all over the field and utilize him as this, Swiss Army knife type of tight end, where a guy like Cole Kmet, you can't really do that with. So that's another reason why you want to have him, because you want to be more dynamic, your motions, your schemes, and he's definitely versatile to at least fit that mold as well. Field awareness is very strong. Gives his quarterback every opportunity to find the open window, and he's such a big frame that he's going to give those windows to a Caleb Williams as well. So I do like that about him as well. Field awareness, I have no issues with that at all, man. Tracks the ball like a wide receiver is absolutely truth. He will find this football, whether it be on the sideline, toe drag swag, inside, going crossers over the middle, or, jumping other people. The ball tracking skills are definitely there, man. Ball skills are great for a big man. This is what you want to see from 6'6" at your tight end spot. He is a true wide receiver type of tight end you're looking for, and then you just got to round out the other aspects of his game, man. He could legitimately be a contested catch monster in the NFL. You just got to understand jump ball timing. We've seen off a couple times. It is there. I mean, it's a work in progress. He is only 21 years of age. There aren't a lot of, big-time tread movements on his frame right now, and that will only continue to improve with more time on the field and getting more reps, man. Fantastic stutter and go. I really don't see this a lot out of good tight ends. I mean, even like the stutter, pause, stop, and then go around. He does it well, and I think that's a big one, man. You don't see a lot of double moves from tight ends, but the stutter step off the line, the go, it's nice, and you can see it more often than not. That's how he does manipulate his way in his route tree to have those, stop, start, speed, burst movements. And I mean, for a tight end, when you're evaluating, it's not like a running back, it's not like a wide receiver, but when you're evaluating tight ends in that respect, it is very good. Big hands, very good receiver, have got no issues with the hands whatsoever. He will likely come down with the football more often than he won't, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Statistically speaking, like I said, meek overall, but still definitely decent enough to warrant a top 10 pick. For some cons, everybody's got him. Colston Loveland has them as well. Body balance to me is kind of on the average point right there. I mean, when you're seeing him how many times, even though I say, you got a good toolkit and toolbox of traits and abilities, your body balance at times, how many times getting pushed off his route, getting pushed off the line, you don't like that. And that's part of the situation where you do want to see more muscle mass added to his frame. At 248, 6'6", you want to see him in the 255s. That would add of pure muscle, and that would make him a extremely dominant force. Get that stiff arm to be more dominant and powering. Drop shoulder, be that force tight end on the field. And I don't think it's going to, come to the inhibiting his speed on the field either if he puts on a good, 7-8 pounds of muscle mass. I think it's only going to benefit him that much more and be that much more dominant on the field, man. He is more that one-speed runner, and that's not necessarily a knock for a full-blown con, just more of a statement. Off the line, open field, it is just more one speed. When you do see the stutter, it's more technically sound movements, but I'm telling you, the one speed thing, I was hoping to see where Tyler Warren, he's got, I believe, multiple gears, where Colston Loveland, I don't really see it as much of being the multiple gear type of tight end. More the one speed guy, can still get open, can still kind of lull guys to sleep a little bit because they think he's not as fast, and then he goes around them. Kind of that type of player, man. I want to see more dedication to his route breaks. he can round him off. He can be sloppy at times. And again, it'll come with more, variance in the system. It'll come with more reps on the field and the tutelage that Ben Johnson will actually give him and school him up. We know what he got out of a Sam Laporta in year one. Year two kind of fell asleep on Sam Laporta. We know what Ben Johnson can do with a tight end, and he will definitely be, heavy on his tight end here in Colston Loveland to be extremely dedicated in making those route cuts, because it will be the difference in him getting open and him not, and his, with his body balance being pushed off the line and not making those catches, man. I just wanted more dominance out of that contested catch ability. How many times you see him dropping the football in that sense? They are 50-50 shots, and I get it. You want to see it. I got no issues with the hands. You just want to see him snag it out of the air like he owns the air around the football. That's what you want to see out of this man. I think the potential is definitely there. I just wanted a little bit more dominance. That's all I'm asking for, and I think he can definitely get there. Blocking improvements definitely are required. Where Tyler Warren has the leg up in the blocking ability, I think that Loveland just needs a little bit more work. It's not terrible. It's not like Kyle Pitts coming out of college, but it just improvements needed, and then that will definitely keep him on the field and round it out. Could we see a lot of Cole Kmet blocking and a lot of Colston Loveland receiving? Absolutely, and that's what we could see this year in Chicago, so definitely just want to see more improvements, and he dealt with injuries this past year. I believe that shoulder issue kept him out of the combine as well. He says he's good to go, says he's healthy, so that's a positive for the Chicago Bears, but for grading purposes, everybody gets a grade score. Like you guys know, I'm a big fan. I think that he does have a heaping of potential. Just got to round out some things in his game. 74.4% for a Colston Loveland, where I gave a Tyler Warren an even 80%, and I am a bigger fan of Tyler Warren than I am of a Colston Loveland as we sit today. This can definitely change when we see him play on the field in the NFL, but I mean, for my money right now, if I'm picking one or the other, I'm definitely taking a Tyler Warren over a Colston Loveland, so I'm kind of shocked the Bears decided to go in that sense where they had pick 10 and Warren was pick 14. But, I mean, either one, they're both definitely on the topper tiers of tight ends coming out of this draft class, and it could be the situation where you could not go wrong with either pick, and I'll probably go with the latter in that sense and say they'll both likely have very strong careers, but if I have to choose one, I'm taking Tyler Warren over Colston Loveland today. There you have it. That is Colston Loveland, former Michigan Wolverine, now Chicago Bear. And like I said, if I'm a Bears fan, I'm definitely getting encouraged with what we see. You finally got the head coach at the helm you require to turn this whole thing around. Maybe they do make the playoffs this year, and that's going to be a big-time win. But if you get up to like 8-9 wins, we'll see how this offense does go and if they do sneak into the playoffs in the NFL. But nevertheless, as always, don't forget that like button, hit that subscribe button, jump in those comments, give me your thoughts. What do y'all think of Loveland? You in, you out, Bears fans? I know y'all excited about this young man, but I mean, for the draft guide, get in the comments and you'll be entered in to win as well. I'm telling y'all, but we'll see you next time. I am out.